Volunteer in the spotlight.
Of course.
Hi, my name is Rory Cunningham, and I've been a volunteer with the Los Angeles Conservancy since about 1985, and a volunteer with the Last Remaining Seats series since 1987. Last Remaining Seats is classic films in historic theaters, and the intention was always to show our wonderful film heritage on the big screen the way they were meant to be seen, complete with prologue shows, and we have frequently had live performances on stage, and in the early days we actually had a lot of the original performers. The room that we're in right now is one of my favorite spaces in the Los Angeles, which is probably my favorite theater. This room is designed to look like a circus tent. The ceiling above us looks very much like a tent with red and white stripes and ropes holding it up. And then the motifs all the way around the room are circus performers and animals. There was a small merry-go-round and a sandbox and lots of stuffed animals and other toys. And this is actually the playroom. And the playroom was a wonderful invention that S. Charles Lee put into this incredible theater. I have not always dressed as an usher from the beginning. The uniforms came along a little later. I've always had the chimes. These chimes are mine, but the original chimes were actually John Miller's chimes, the man who had the original idea for doing the film series. So I've always done the chimes from the very beginning. And I would usually dress in vintage clothing that was reminiscent of the film that we were showing that night. And sometimes, like for Rudolph Valentino's The Chic, I wore a chic outfit. I suppose I should say chic outfit. I would frequently get into the feeling of the film, whether it was the time period the film was depicting or the time period in which the film was created. But the last, 10 years or so, I've pretty much exclusively been wearing the ushers' uniforms. Yeah, there's a lot of people that are like, why are you ringing the bells?
He's got the fun job. The best job.
These are Deacon chimes. They are patented 1926. I ring these to let everybody know it's time to take their seats. Especially in a theater like the Los Angeles, which is so large, people tend to be, well, a little awed by the theater because it is very awe-inspiring. And so they don't always go to their seats before the show starts. So it's my job to get them into their seats, and so I just ring a little tune. Now, people often want me to ring this prior to the time it's time to get into the seats, and I always tell them I couldn't possibly do that because there'd be a stampede. I do get most of the people in their seats in time. This is the largest fundraiser of the year for the Los Angeles Conservancy, and it has the most man-hours in it and the most volunteers necessary for it. And it's always a great pleasure for the volunteers because we all love the theater so much and the Conservancy so much and its mission. So we're all very glad to be here and help with the entire preservation mission of the Los Angeles Conservancy.